Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
You made it.
Revelio.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time.
Revelio.
Everyone stays out of sight.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Here we are. My sister should be just
Revelio.
inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Revelio. Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to...
I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so... Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be...
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fit. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for... I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister. Confringo!
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that...
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. I miss my sister. And I'm going. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only this wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Seems your art is I won't rest.
Protego!
Not quiet.
Confringo!
Stop!
Confringo!
What's that? Who's there? I won't. You've made your last mistake. I don't think you know who you're dealing with. How nice of you to stop by. Get away! One less Shiva to worry about.
Incendio! Confringo!
This me! No!
Place it!
I'll bury you in the deepest vault. I won't rest until you're dead.
Expelliarmus! Incendiary.
Oh, you think you're so clever. I won't rest until you're dead. Someone thinks they can outlast me!
Levioso!
You don't know who you're playing with!
Your spells glance off of me. Not quite.
Expelliarmus! Glacial! Confringo!
Easily diverted.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by.
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Revelio.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by... Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was... If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, you for answers about what happened to Anne.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Accio! Confringo!
Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio.
I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions.
Incendio.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through...
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient...
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything.
I'm not entirely sure. But the keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow...
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell it.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think...
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not.
True.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
I will have you know that your so-called pets were found spinning webs
Revelio.
in your mother's shoes this morning. This is ludicrous. I am putting my foot down quite literally on anything I see with a leg.
Revelio! Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Deke!
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. Incendio!
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
This place has seen better days. Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are... Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what...
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke, to be used for potion ingredients and labor and... But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Leviosa! Everything's all right now. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of mooncalves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Revelio. Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral path. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten...
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent...
I shall go and find a moon calf then. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Levioso! Levioso!
Revelio.
Levioso!
There. I'm not going to hurt you. here. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvellous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I... I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Wingardium!
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbottom Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Revelio.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick.
Revelio.
Miss Feather, it doesn't half hurt.
I lost the Jericho around here. I know when to go down there. I just thought... Very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Must have been someone from America, no doubt. Anyway, what are you here for? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps this. Used to carry them in the shop door, but people kept asking for their money back when they'd get...
I can imagine that would...
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers are whooper feathers. Not surprising, I suppose. The cry...
Sounds like stocking your...
Truer words used to carry beasts themselves. Not my fault if the little ones call. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well. Now, why don't you have a good look around? It's always best to pop in whenever you can to get things.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. 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 What is the reason for these additional assignments, Professor?
They're meant to help you hone your magical skills outside of the classroom, thus preparing you to... Before we plant the seed, we must... When you're finished with them, come and see me and we'll...
Revelio. 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 Incendio!
Those that go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
Revelio. Revelio.
Greetings. Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though.
Revelio.
Have you leave here alive?
Revelio. Lumos.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than... By the way, Beatrice Green is the name. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. If there wasn't the constant demand for except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then mind you don't knock the mandrakes.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it. But your things will be safe with me, till they're sold. Then doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Lumos.
Come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacular.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Is that all they're teaching in school these days?
That goblin helm you pilfered. I want that.
Expulso!
Simon's all finished.
Fine.
Pathetic! Incendio!
Incendio!
Glacius!
Protego!
Incendio!
Expulso!
Now you're just getting on my nerves.
So, Glacius!
You'll need a bit quicker than that.
Levioso!
Incendio! Protego! Expulso!
Glacius! Incendio!
Come, you're embarrassing yourself.
Levioso! Thought you had me there, Glacius!
Shame nobody saw that.
Revelio! Yes! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Off on another adventure, are we? You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignment.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Wee, I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitate. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you... When executed correctly, You should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Leviosa!
Professor Garlic, a moment of your...
The plants are resting, so now...
Apologies, Professor. Perhaps later.
Not to worry. I'll be here if you'd like to talk.
Leviosa! Revelio!
What are you up to now?
Revelio!
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Revelio!
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Lassie, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues.
No, they didn't. Rookwood and
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attack.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to... That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here, and why I wrote to you.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the minute?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation.
You seem to be very determined in...
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be...
Revelio.
I wonder what that does.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
That didn't work.
Confringo.
Something with a bit more force. That did it.
Levioso.
Revelio.
Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Confringo.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Oh. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Revelio.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Repulsor. Revelio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. Loco, Mora. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
High Wing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Wingardium Leviosa.
The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
I heard something. Stop right there!
Time to teach someone a lesson!
I heard something. It seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
That's nothing!
Potato! Huh? Confringo!
Pathetic disgrace!
Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Compulsor. Alohomora. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Revelio.
I hope Natsy's having an easier time of it.
Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Hold still!
Confringo.
Protego! Confringo!
Levioso!
That's Incendio! Confringo!
Had enough yet? No, you can't win. Why not simply...
Glacius.
Perhaps you ought to...
Done! Levioso!
Glacius. Confringo. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Levioso! Revelio! Revelio. Revelio.
Wing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Hurry. There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me here.